Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching this special presentation of Sansad TV, our state assemblies, with your host Kriti Mishra. Team Sansad TV is in Mumbai right now, and in this episode, I'll take you inside Maharashtra Legislative Assembly and Maharashtra Legislative Council. Come along. The Maharashtra Legislature or Maharashtra Vidhan Mandal is the supreme legislative body of the state of Maharashtra. It is a bicameral legislature composed of the Governor of Maharashtra and the two houses, the Maharashtra Legislative Council or Maharashtra Vidhan Parishad and the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly or Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha. The Governor, in his role as the head of the legislature, has full powers to summon and prorogue either houses of legislatures or to dissolve the Legislative Assembly. The Maharashtra Legislative Assembly is the lower house of the bicameral legislature of Maharashtra. It consists of 288 members directly elected from single-seat constituencies. The Assembly meets at Vidhan Bhavan in Mumbai, though the winter session is held in Nagpur. Along with the Maharashtra Legislative Council, it comprises the Legislature of Maharashtra. The presiding officer of the Assembly is the Speaker. Members of the Assembly are directly elected by the people of Maharashtra through elections held every 5 years, unless the Assembly is dissolved earlier. The current Assembly was elected in November 2024. Let's take a look at the glorious history of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. Maharashtra State Legislature has a long and glorious history of 138 years. The Maharashtra Legislature's origin and progress correlates with the developments of India's constitution. The Legislative Council, as distinguished from the Governor Executive General's Council, was founded by the Charter Act of 1853. The Legislative Council was later constituted for the Bombay Presidency and other provinces under the Indian Councils Act of 1861. In Maharashtra Legislature, direct elections were implemented by Government of India Act of 1990. Except for legislation, the provincial councils had substantially greater authority than the central legislature. Bombay Legislative Assembly came into being in 1937 as the Legislature of Bombay Presidency, a province of British India. It functioned until 1960 when Maharashtra and Gujarat became independent states. This Assembly's inaugural meeting took place on July 19, 1937 in Pune's Council Hall. The total number of Bombay Legislative Assembly seats was then 175. Key early legislations included acts for the prohibition of bigamy and tenancy in agricultural lands, demonstrating an evolving focus on social reforms and public welfare within its rich heritage. The Legislative Assembly's presiding officers are the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. The Legislative Assembly elects the Speaker from amongst its members. Ganesh Mavlankar was the first Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. Later, he became the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Sayaji Salam served as the first Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. At present, Rahul Narvekar is the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly.
My election as the Speaker of the State Legislature, I have been grateful to my party for considering me once again. I am grateful to my colleagues in the State Legislature in the Assembly for unanimously expressing their confidence in me, and therefore I am duty bound and there is an immense sense of responsibility to deliver to the aspirations and expectations of each of the 288 members of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. I am of the firm view that legislative platforms, may it be Parliament or the State Assembly, they are platforms for debate and discussions, not for disruptions. Disruptions to an extent which does not become unparliamentary. Just expressing your dissent over an issue I can understand, but not allowing the House to function is certainly not what is expected in parliamentary democracy. And I have always insisted, and I would once again want to appeal to all the legislators around in the country, parliamentarians in the country, that we have been elected to express our views, not to suppress others' views. As you're aware that the constitution of this great country provides for three wings of governance, which is the executive, legislature and the judiciary. Well, all three of them being at par and no one having superintendence over the other. Having said that, I think it is paramount that the legislature also functions equally vibrant as the other two wings, because it is the legislature that represents the people. It is the legislature that is the voice of the people, and therefore if the voice of the people has to be heard, the legislature should sit for longer hours, for longer duration. And I sincerely hope that this can be seen in the time to come. I'm proud to state that Maharashtra is one of the few states which has large number of sittings, large period of sittings, and though I would want to better this, but I'm sure that in the times to come we will also improve from what we've already excelled at.
The Maharashtra Legislative Assembly has control over the finances of the state. The Speaker makes a decision if there is any doubt as to whether or not that specific bill qualifies as a money bill. Money bills can be introduced by a minister on the recommendations of the Maharashtra governor. The Assembly may make laws on any subject in the Maharashtra state list. It can also make laws on the concurrent list, provided the law does not contradict or conflict with any law already made by Parliament. The Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha has control over the Council of Ministers. The members can ask questions to ministers and can move motions and resolutions. The Legislative Assembly of Maharashtra has constitutive authority. According to Article 368, after being approved by Parliament, some constitutional amendment bills are sent to the state for ratification. The Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha has a responsibility in certain situations. The digitization of legislative assemblies enhances transparency, efficiency, and public engagement for transforming traditional paper-based systems into streamlined digital platforms. This modernization drive in Maharashtra Legislative Assembly has helped build a stronger and more responsive democracy. Digitized proceedings and documents such as bills, questions and reports are made available to the public in real time via websites and mobile apps. This allows citizens to scrutinize the work of their elected representatives and hold them accountable for their actions.
Growing technology in artificial intelligence being introduced with so much of digitalization that is happening, it's time that the legislatures and the parliament also upgrades and keeps in pace with the new technology that has been being introduced every day. So taking a clue from that, Maharashtra Legislature has now completely digitalized its records from 1937 till date. So all the debates, all the notifications, all the motions, everything is available online on one click. We are trying to make our house completely paperless. We are introducing technology within the house, and I'm sure that the hindrance that we saw during the pandemic, where every other institution could work online but the legislature could not. So I am hopeful that if need be, the legislature will also be able to one day function online with advancement and adaptation of good technology and with skilling legislators.
The Maharashtra Legislative Council or Maharashtra Vidhan Parishad is the upper house of the bicameral legislature of Maharashtra. To be a member of the Legislative Council, an individual must be a citizen of India and at least 30 years of age. Let's take a look at the composition of Legislative Council of Maharashtra. It shall consist of not less than 40 members or maximum one-third of the total number of members in the Legislative Assembly. 30 members shall be elected by the members of the Legislative Assembly. 7 members are elected from amongst graduates from 7 divisions of Maharashtra. 7 members are elected from amongst teachers from 7 divisions of Maharashtra. 22 members are elected from amongst the local bodies of Maharashtra from 21 divisions of Maharashtra. 12 members having special knowledge or practical experience in respect of matters such as literature, science, art, cooperative movement and social service shall be nominated by the governor. It is a continuous house and not subject to dissolution. However, one-third of its members retired every second year and are replaced by new members. As such, a member enjoys a tenure of 6 years. The members of the Vidhan Parishad elect its chairman and deputy chairman.
The valedictory ceremony was attended by the Honorable Governor of Maharashtra. Om Birla ji himself was present. Harivansh ji was also present. And with their experience and their guidance, the delegates in this conference could certainly learn a lot and had a lot to take back home. As we know that the committee system has been adopted to ensure that there is better governance and there is better thought before a decision is taken. So, although it is not compulsive in nature, I would say that the spirit of the constitution is being upheld by every government, and keeping that in mind, I am sure that consciously there will be a decision by every government to seriously look into the suggestions made by the estimates committee.
देश तरक्की कर रहा है और बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग ये हमारे काउंसिल के सदस्य रह चुके हैं। उसकी गरिमा और उसका जो स्टेटस है और आने वाले दिनों में और कैसा बढ़ेगा और लोकतंत्र कैसा बढ़ेगा, लोगों को अच्छा कैसा लगेंगे, हमारा क्वेश्चन है, हमारा जो बेनिफिट्स है और ये लोकतंत्र के हिसाब से हमारे लिए बहुत सारा इसमें डिस्कशन हो रहा है। ऐसा बहुत सारा रोड मैप लेके, क्योंकि लोगों को अच्छा लगना चाहिए। सिर्फ वो सदन का कामकाज हो रहा है इतनी सी बात नहीं है, लोगों का अट्रैक्शन सभागृह ये सदन की ओर से और ज़्यादा बढ़ना चाहिए। हमारा महाराष्ट्र में पूरा डिजिटलाइजेशन हुआ है, हर एक आदमी के पास मोबाइल होता है, ऑनलाइन पूरा सभागृह का कामकाज देखते हैं और ये सदन जैसा चलता है उनको रुचि बढ़ती है कि ये अच्छी तरह से स्टैंडर्ड मेंटेन करके इसका डिस्कशन हो रहा है, तब लोग देखते हैं और बहुत सारा व्यूज़ भी आते हैं। इसका मतलब है कि सदन का जो मेरिट है, सदन का जो स्टेटस है, सदन के अंदर जो चर्चा हो रही लोगों को पसंद आ रहे और ज़्यादा हम उसमें इनिशिएटिव लेंगे और लोगों ने ये देखना चाहिए, लोगों ने सुझाव देना चाहिए क्या करना है क्या करना नहीं। ये तो चेयरमैन होते हुए ये अकेला कुछ कर नहीं सकता, सबका भी साथ और सहयोग भी मिलना चाहिए, वो भी मिलता है। ऐसे करके वो वरिष्ठ सभागृह का जो सब्जेक्ट है, वरिष्ठ है, सब विद्वान भी होते हैं, डिस्कस भी करते हैं और वो सभागृह अच्छी तरह से चलाना हमारा काम है।
The Maharashtra legislature's purpose is to represent the desires and expectations of the public, with both the speaker and the chairman playing a pivotal role in ensuring that the legislature functions in a dignified and parliamentary manner, fostering dialogue and accountability. Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. With camera person Jitendra Negi and camera assistant Alok, I'm Kriti Mishra, signing off from Mumbai for Sansad TV.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.